100.5 Smyrna, audio and video streaming at wgnsradio.com. This is the Roundtable. A look at the news, views, politics, and people that are shaping Rutherford County.
Good morning, everybody. Johnny B. back with you.
Fine top of the morning to you, my lad.
David Lane is here.
Are we going to look at the news and the things happening around Rutherford County? That's just what they said we were fixing to do.
We were just talking about it before we went on.
That's
well,
right.
That's true.
You're
right.
So y'all were discussing some local news.
Yeah, some sad news.
Yeah. You want to tell folks about it?
Oh, yeah. The City Cafe is done for.
Closed up.
Closed
up yesterday.
And that's a shame.
You know, they would have, if it had gotten to February 10th, it would have been their 125th anniversary.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I know for one thing, I was a regular there when I was in college back here in the 70s.
That's 125 years ago.
I felt like it was 125
So
years.
you were there when they opened.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I christened it with a bottle of Barks root beer.
Right.
What a name for a pop. Barfs.
Barks. No, it's Barks. B-A-R-Q.
Barf. Oh, that's right. I'm thinking
B-A-R-Q.
barf. I'm thinking of barf from Spaceballs.
Comes out. It's bottled in Mississippi. My second home. So.
Well, that's a really, that old thing of like one door closes and another opens.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll find something to take up the slack for them. But that is an incredible location.
Oh, yeah, man.
And all the equipment's there in place, restaurant stuff, and maybe a restaurateur will come in there and put something. We need some more. It seems like every time I turn around, something's closing in this town as far as, Old Charlie's gone, Applebee's gone, different ones.
Yeah.
They just keep slipping away. Ruby Tuesday, remember that? That was a fantastic place.
Yeah.
People aren't eating out like they used to.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
Dixon has Ruby Tuesday and 3 or 4 other things. I mean, the other places have the Applebee's and all this stuff. How come Murfreesboro,
They do, but it's like BJ's Brew House and Miller's Ale House instead of Ruby Tuesday.
There you go.
Boy, Ruby Tuesday, been that buffet. Oh, buddy, I used to
out.
get foundered on that thing.
It's really tough mom and pop businesses.
Look,
but in the restaurant, on top of that,
nothing's tougher than the restaurant business. It's tough.
It is a tough trade.
But Brian, what do you think about my I'm decked out WGNS today, thanks to you. I love this shirt.
Yeah.
Your shirt's great.
Bringing back some of the retro look.
I'm going retro. I was born retro.
Yeah, I wore my new one last week.
That was the shirt has the original with the courthouse cupola on the end,
right?
And then the hat has a different font but the same design,
right? That's why I put them together.
Yeah.
Is that cupola or coppola?
Cupola.
Cupola.
You're thinking of Francis
Ford.
or Ford, whatever.
He's thinking of Truman Coppola.
Oh.
Truman Coppola. You talked to Truman lately, by the way?
No, I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him on the way home day. Just you reminded me.
Right, hassling.
Well, let's keep our promise. One, I couldn't believe this. One faithful fan reminded me by text I had promised to, since we ran out of time last week, to do the couple of songs we still had in the hopper, especially Ronnie Millsap's incredible 1980 #1, Smoky Mountain Rain.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we said we'll do it this week?
Yeah, that's right.
So we'll start out there, brother.
Hey, question.
Yeah.
Does anybody got a pair of extra glasses?
Like readers, you mean?
Yeah.
Brian found you some before.
Yeah,
I'll have to go look. I didn't know.
Look at that expression.
I didn't know I had to take you to Ray's.
Well,
Yep.
yeah. Hey, yeah. When you find somebody that'll do that, you hug them up.
Oh, the bass sounds good. Y'all got it going. Thumb my way from L.A. back to Knoxville. I found out those bright lights ain't where I belong. From a phone booth in the rain, I called to tell her I've had a change of dreams, I'm coming home. But tears filled my eyes when I found out she was gone. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. Can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Waved a diesel down outside a cafe. Said he was going as far as Gatlinburg. Climbed up in the cab all wet and lonely. I wiped my eyes and told him about her. I gotta find her, can you make these big wheels burn? Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. Can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Can't blame her for letting go. Woman needs someone warm to hold. Feel something round my lips, find no matter what it takes. Oh, Smoky Mountain rain keeps falling. I keep on calling her name. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. I keep on calling her name. Yeah. Smoky Mountain rain, I'll keep on searching. I can't go on hurting this way. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. She's somewhere in the Smoky Mountain rain. Well, when we got to that bridge, I needed those cheaters. I butchered the words in that bridge.
Oh, man, it's like, okay, do your thing.
No. But he was, his birthday was...
Oh, look at Brian. Look at that.
Brian is the man.
That's the only pair I've got, so you'll have to share if you need them.
Hey, he didn't get to be station manager
these
by
are
luck.
Really good. Is there a fee on these?
I'm going to start charging.
Yeah. Oh, subtle hint.
Yeah. The red duct tape on the side is...
what's that?
Well, it's broken, so...
Oh, it's very apropos for me. Yeah.
So,
I
we
need
spare
one.
no expense.
I need where I need one. I need a little bit right here.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we spare no expense. Oh.
Hey, Vince, you're the expert in tools and things. I've heard that you can have a complete tool shop with just duct tape and WD-40. Is that right?
Just about. It sure does come in. A pair of pliers.
Yeah.
WD-40, duct tape, and that about gets it.
Maybe one hammer.
Oh, you gotta have
Screwdriver,
a hammer.
one screwdriver.
Gotta have a hammer
Screwdriver.
and a Phillips and a flathead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that.
And then you have somebody else to do it for you.
Yeah.
Then you're set. But you know what's wonderful nowadays, and of course, I sound like an old guy. Young whippersnapper.
Yeah.
YouTube is a wonderful application. You can go in there and this DIY or DIY or do it yourself.
Yeah.
They explain how all this stuff works, what to do, and everything. Incredible.
But see, you've got the brain and patience for that. I don't. I'd rather say, hey, come over here and fix this.
Well, that's the other head. Knowing how to fix or do anything is a two-edged sword.
Well, yeah.
You spend your life
absorbed in it.
Well, you spend your life fixing somebody else's stuff. Hey, come on over. Not that I'd mind. I mean, I'm a nerd. I love doing
Well, I'll
that.
tell you. Well, it's hard to find anybody that knows how to do stuff. So you're out there. You're known. You're known, Nathan.
Yeah.
You've got a reputation.
I just
The other song we had left over, we'll go ahead and throw in here because I just love to do it. Eddie Rabbit's.
Oh, yeah.
I love Arraignment. We're going to do this in A, and I wrote numbers in for you, even though you don't need them, but I wanted to do it for myself to get more into that,
That's a great. My friend Tom Tyner, we used to do this.
Oh, yeah.
And man,
Tom.
he knocked it out. It was great.
Oh, Tom's got a great voice. So we're going to do in the key of A.
Oh, and we're going to go to A?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got
But
those
like
numbers.
I say, but I stuck the numbers in there
Yeah, good man.
because it would be rude not to. It'd be uncouth.
No couth.
I have no couth.
But
Or I have a lot of couth, maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know
but a
which
lot of it.
Yeah. Sound about right to you, Avi?
Maybe a little quicker.
Really? Well, let me try it, and then I'll speed it up if I need to. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. It makes me feel good. Well, I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadow, showers wash all of my cares away. I wake up to a sunny day, and I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. To hear the thunder. I gotta get back on. Here we go. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. I love to hear the thunder, watch the lightning when it lights up the sky. It makes me feel good. I love a rainy night, such a beautiful sight. I love to feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. In the moonlight shadow, puts a song in this heart of mine, puts a smile on my face every time. I love a rainy night. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. Ooh. Showers wash all of my cares away. Wake up to a sunny day. I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. Well, I love a rainy night. Yes, I love a rainy night. I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. I love a rainy night 'cause it makes me high. I love a rainy night. I do. Yeah, I love a rainy night. And so do you. I love a rainy night. You can see it in my eyes. I love a rainy night 'cause it makes me high. I love a rainy night, and I love you too. Yeah, I love a rainy night. Nicely done, ain't it?
Yeah. Well, when I doubled it, it went to where it's supposed to.
Yeah.
We used to do that tune like this. Love a rainy night.
I should have given you a run in there because the song's got that weird where it does the chorus, and it needs an instrumental break there because it goes right back into the bridge, which you just got through singing, and back right into the chorus.
6 minor. Or
Yeah,
something,
and
or
it needs
Well, I'm
an
not
instrumental.
Sure. Yeah.
I think what it needs is an instrumental segue.
There's a 6.
Segue.
Segway.
Isn't that a good word?
Yeah, isn't there a
Segway.
bicycle named Segway or?
Yeah, it was.
What happened to that thing?
I don't know.
Every once in a while, I'll see these guys going around town with one wheel. It looks like a skateboard, but it's just got one wheel in the middle.
Yeah.
How do they ride that thing?
I'm not going to try. I'm not going to try to find out.
You don't remember that guy used to go around town? He was harmless, but he'd had some problems emotionally and whatever. But he had him a hubcap from a 57. No, it was like a 62 Chevrolet. And he would use it as a steering wheel, and he'd drive around town on the sidewalk.
Oh, he'd be, I mean, as he's walking?
Yeah, no, he'd be, and he'd grab a gear every once in a while and squeal the tires. And
I never saw that guy.
Murfreesboro had some characters that were just unbelievable. But I can't remember the name of that guy. He was.
So you hang around what? Mostly downtown here? Is that where?
Yeah, we're around in town. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of them were VA patients. And it used to be funny at the sheriff's office. We used to get a call from, say, somebody that just moved into a nice subdivision, and it says, "Hey, there's this weird guy in our backyard just walking through." And I'd go, and they'd be all excited and I said, "Don't worry about it. Where do you live?" And they lived out what is Las Casas? Well, where the VA was. They said, "That's just a VA patient. They're harmless. They ain't gonna hurt you. He's just trying to get to town, walking to town." But boy, she was tore all to pieces.
I bet. So, Avent, I know this name will be familiar to you. Glenn Frey.
Oh yeah. What was that huge hit that he had?
Well, we're going to do 3 or 4 songs he co-wrote.
He was in with the
with Don Henley. He co-founded the Eagles, and he was the front man along with Don Henley. They kind of were both front men in different times, and they co-wrote a lot together.
Didn't they get into fights?
I think they had some on out, but he was still with the group when he passed away on November 6, 1948. He was only, I think, 60. Let's see. You figured it. Born November 6, 1948, passed away January 8. I said that wrong. He was born November 6, 1948, passed away January 18, 2016.
Okay, he's 76.
No, he's in his 60s. He's in his 60s.
If he's born in 1948, I was born in 1948, and I'm 76.
Yeah, but he died in 2016.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
January 18th, 2016.
I was thinking today. Okay, this year, but no, yeah, I got you. That makes a difference.
Yeah, I think he was.
But he's still dead, right?
I think he was 67. Yes, and tragically, because he had, I believe he had. It was either rheumatoid arthritis or some other thing like that, and the medicine they gave him, what was it, colitis and pneumonia, and anyway, he dies from really side effects of the medication. His wife filed a huge lawsuit against hospitals and doctors and everybody, but it was something else. But let's do some of the, not just some Eagles song, but we'll call these Glenn Frey songs, because he had a big hand in these tunes. May 1st, my birthday, 1972. Not that year, but
all right. That's a good year. That's when I got out of the Navy.
It is.
Yeah.
Whoop. I'm in tune. Well, I'm a-running down the road, trying to loosen my road. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone on me. Well, let's start that over. Sorry, David. Oh. Take it easy. Take it easy, Johnny B. Well, I'm running down the road, trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me. 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand and take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand and take it easy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, though we may never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in, and take it easy. Well, I'm a-running down the road, trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's so hard to find. So take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels make you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know your sweet love is gonna save me. Ooh, 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 I gotta take it easy, gotta take it easy. We ought to take it easy. Toast but no cigar.
Yeah, that's something swirly. Other than the nuts out there.
Yeah. Oh boy, another great Glenn Fry tune. 1975. You remember this one, David?
Yeah.
Let's check the tune in here. I think that's what was. Yeah. That's what was wrong. That E, high E was flat. I knew I was hearing something. And the G's a little sharp. Harmonics. Okay. Lion eyes. City girls just seem to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. A rich old man and she won't have to worry. She'll dress up all in lace and go in style. Well, late at night a big old house gets a lonely. I guess every form of refuge has its price, and it breaks her heart to think her love is only given to a man with hands as cold as ice. She tells him she must go out for the evening to comfort an old friend who's a feeling down. But he knows where she's a-going as she's leaving. She's headed for the cheating side of town. And you can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. I thought by now you'd realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. On the other side of town, a boy is a-waiting with fiery eyes and dreams no one could steal. She drives on through the night, anticipating, 'cause he makes her feel the way she used to feel. She rushes to his arms, they fall together. She whispers that it's only for a while. She swears that soon she'll be coming back forever. Then she pulls away and leaves him with a smile. And you can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. Thought by now you'd realize that there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Well, she gets up and pours herself a strong one and stares out at the stars up in the sky. Another night, it's gonna be a long one. She draws the shades and hangs her head to cry. Oh my, you sure know how to arrange things. You set it up so well, so carefully. Ain't it funny how your new life didn't change things? You're still the same old girl you used to be. And you can't hide your lying eye, and your smile is a thin disguise. I thought by now you'd realize that there ain't no way to hide your lying eye. No, there ain't no way to hide your lying eye. There just ain't no way to hide your lying eye. And with that, folks, we'll take a brief intermission here. Be right back.
Big benefits at Adams Place.
We have a driver who's here from 8 to 4. He will take you anywhere you need to go.
That's Charlotte Gardner.
It's really a big plus getting around when you do not drive.
Move to Adams Place and leave the driving to us.
Hi, this is Terry Deal at Adams Place. Call me for more information about Adams Place. Phone 615-904-9111.
On Memorial.
Across from Walmart.
Participating in Murfreesboro's special census could help bring more funding to our city. $175 per resident per year. Here's Murfreesboro Mayor Shane McFarland.
Those dollars shared with us will greatly benefit our community, build roads, maintain parks, improve public safety, and much more.
It's fast and easy. Complete the form online at murfreesborocensus.com.
Count me in.
Okay, count me in.
And count me in too.
Let's make sure every resident counts. Visit murfreesborocensus.com.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go. Shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by the law offices of John Day and AmeriCare Pest Control.
I've got pests, bees, buzzing rodents running all through my house. Ants chewing wood, and look, there's a mouse. I'm overrun with pests, but you're gonna be sure, safe and secure. It's the last rites for those pests. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated. Call us today. 893-7111.
For 78 years now, WGNS has been keeping you informed. Send us news about your church, club, or civic organization, and we'll put it on Good Neighbor Events. Sometimes a good laugh is what we need, and the Kiwanis Club presents Comedy with a Cause, featuring the hilarious Mike Goodwin. That'll be Friday night, February the 7th, over at the Walnut House, and proceeds benefit the Kiwanis Foundation. Here's a way to say I love you. Take your sweetheart to the Tennessee Philharmonic Valentine Concert. Tickets are on sale now for $10 and $35. The Tennessee Philharmonic's Valentine Concert is Tuesday evening, February the 11th at 7 o'clock, and it will be at the View at the Fountains of Gateway. That's Tuesday night, February the 11th. Lots of people are wanting to get into beekeeping. The best way to learn is to go to see some folks who know what they're doing. The Rutherford County Beekeepers Association meets on the first Monday of each month over at the Lane Agri Park, and the next first Monday will be February the 3rd. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor Events.
Rutherford weather.
We'll see gradual clearing this afternoon as highs get into the mid-30s. Tonight, mostly clear, a low around the lower 20s. And Saturday, more sunshine in the forecast, highs near 50. I'm meteorologist Shelley Limblade on News Radio WGNS. Right now, it's 27.
Broadcasting from the Middle Tennessee Electric Studios. Take control of your account management and energy consumption with the MyMTE app. Download from the App Store and manage your account, improve your energy habits, and more. MTE, serving to make life better since 1936.
This is the Roundtable from News Radio WGNS on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at wgnsradio.com.
Whoa, we're back. Ryan, you stunk up on me.
I did?
You did that on purpose. I know you did.
You were over there playing with your cords.
You've got that mischievous look on your face.
I do?
Yeah, very
That's
mischievous.
Just like my resting face.
Your resting face.
He said rusty?
That too.
All right,
Steve, what you got, John?
We got Take It to the Limit. I'm going to slow this one down. I'm going to listen to that bass. I'm going to play that intro. I don't know if it's right.
Oh, just about be steady.
I'm going to be steady. Here we go with the intro. All alone at the end of the evening, and the bright lights have faded to blue. I was thinking about a woman who might have loved me, and I never knew. You know, I've always been a dreamer, spend my life running round. And it's so hard to change, can't seem to settle down. But the dreams I've seen lately keep turning out and burning out and turning out the same. So put me on a highway, show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time. or you can spend all your time making money. You can spend all your love making time. If it all fell to pieces tomorrow, would you still be mine? That's a good question. And when you're looking for your freedom, nobody seemed to care, sorry. You can't find the door, can't find it anywhere. Well, there's nothing to believe in. Still you're coming back, you're running back, you're coming back for more. So put me on the highway, show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time. Put me on a highway, show me a sign, and take it to the limit one more time. Take it to the limit, take it to the limit, take it to the limit one more time. You can take it to the limit, take it to the limit, take it to the limit one more time. You didn't miss a beat, but you didn't turn to page 2, but you didn't need to, apparently.
Well, I couldn't get to it. I was just trying to pay attention.
You only got 2 hands, right?
Paying attention to time.
Yeah.
That's the problem playing bass. Bass is about, you got to play perfectly in time.
Well, yeah.
And perfectly in tune. And perfectly the right note.
Yeah.
It is a hard thing. It's hard for me to do.
Oh, you do it fabulously, but it is difficult because I've played a little upright bass, with some real simple old bluegrass gospel stuff, And it is a very... Here's the paradox, I think, Avon. It is extremely difficult, but it's extremely essential to have the bass.
Yeah.
Now, tell me if you agree with this. You got a lot more experience with different bands than I do, but probably the worst situation you can be in a gig, in my experience, is where there's a battle between the drummer and the bass for the beat of the song. You know what I'm talking about?
I'll agree with that.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Uh-uh.
It subjugates your ego
Yeah.
and go with whatever works. Even if you think it's wrong, whatever works. The thing is, does it work with the ensemble? And that's what you do. And then you have a discussion later on, and a big hammer with you or a ball bat.
Yeah.
You say, we're going to come to an understanding.
We're going to have a come to Jesus right now.
Yeah. But it's about subjugation. Is that the word of your ego? That's always been a real problem with artists.
Artistes with their egos.
Man, I'll tell you what, I am proud of being.
Oh, and that's something?
Talk about an artist.
Rock star, buddy. He is a rock star.
Tell the folks what's
Well,
going on.
Ben had been, get where he'd been about 3 weeks on a ship south of Chile filming orca whales for the same nonprofit Outlaw Ocean Project.
Yeah.
Flies from there to New York for the DuPont Columbia Award, which is given to excellence in video and digital journalism.
Oh, man.
And he and his colleagues, Ben's the video director of the whole project, and he's not the head guy, of course, but him and his colleagues were there to receive this incredible DuPont Columbia Award. Cool. They beat out ABC, NBC, HBO, MTV, all these things. It's like this little independent nonprofit, but it's incredible.
Yeah, that's where the best stuff comes from. That's pretty cool. Well, tell him.
I will. He'll appreciate it. One more, Glenn Fry, then we're going to move to the birthday of another guy. I think we can get his in. Somebody gonna hurt someone before the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing he can do. Everybody wants to touch somebody if it takes all night. Everybody wants to take a little chance, make it come out right. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Lord, I know. Some people like to stay out late, some folks can't hold out that long. Somebody wants to go home now, there's a too much going on. This night is gonna last forever, last all summer long. Sometime before the sun's come up, the radio gonna play that song. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Yeah, there's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Yes, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, the moon shining bright. Turn out the light and we'll get it all right. Gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Somebody gonna hurt someone before the night is through. Somebody's gonna come undone. There's nothing we can do. I'm telling you now. Everybody wants to touch somebody if it takes all night. Everybody wants to take a little chance, make it come out right. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Yes, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Yes, I know. We can beat around the bushes, we can get it to the bone, leave it in a parking lot, but either way there's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Even I was with you then. I felt the beat.
Yeah.
I felt the beat. You had it going.
Well, it started on with an intro, cut it time intro, and then come in with the
but I was listening to you, is what I'm telling you. I was listening to the bass instead of being absorbed over here in my own world. Don't you think that's a good thing?
I like to get absorbed myself.
Well, Johnny Russell, you remember him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Born January 23rd. Yesterday was his birthday, 1940. Passed away July 3rd, 2001. He was only 61.
I didn't know he wrote this song.
He wrote Act Naturally. He sure did. Put him on the map.
Now, the Beatles did this. Did they do it first?
No, it was Buck did it first. Then the Beatles did it with Ringo lead singing, and then later Buck and Ringo recorded a duet of it.
You gotta love the Beatles.
I think in the 80s sometime.
You gotta love the Beatles because they love to play. They love to play anything.
Oh yeah,
and they could do it. You know?
They did. You know, some of their early albums have a lot of Buddy Holly stuff on it.
Yeah,
that they did, and
they were right there in the cusp of all that happening. There was a lot of stuff happening. Roy Orbison was going on. Back in those years. Oh man.
Now, God bless him. Johnny Russell was incredibly obese. I mean, totally obese. And he made it a joke. And, of course, it led to diabetes. In April of 2001, he had to have both legs amputated, but he died just 3 months later in July, 61. But I was watching a video of him on the Wilburn Brothers show yesterday.
On YouTube?
Yes. And Teddy Wilburn, after he and Doyle get through singing the song, he says, you know, Doyle, we don't have to worry about Goodyear. We've got our own blimp, Johnny Russell. And I thought, God, that was just so rude. And here's Johnny.
I mean, he said it about Johnny Russell?
Yes.
Oh,
and then he introduces him. to sing a song we're going to try to do.
Did
but
he give him a withering
He went
look?
over there, but apparently these people almost somehow grew up together, and they spent a lot of time in their mother's home and feeding him. But Johnny Russell, he had this incredibly ugly bright red shirt with red slacks, and it was not a good picture.
No accounting for taste.
But the guy had a great voice. He really did.
Really did.
But we'll get this one he wrote first, and then we'll do a couple he sang. Well, they're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. Written by Johnny Russell. We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely, and all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. I might win an Oscar, you can never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. Well, I hope you come and see me in the movies. Then I'll know that you will plainly see the biggest fool that ever hit the big time. And all I gotta do is act naturally. We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely, begging down upon his bended knee.
Oh, baby, baby.
I'll play the part, but I won't need rehearsing.
Got that right.
All I have to do is act naturally. Well, I'll bet you I'm gonna be a big star. Might win an Oscar, you can never tell. The movie's gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so well. They're gonna put me in the movies. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We'll make a film about a man that's sad and lonely,
Where'd that come from?
and all I gotta do is act naturally. Yeah, all I gotta do is act naturally. Incredible song, Johnny Russell.
Great tune. A lot of bluegrassers do that. They'll
So in his own recording career, he recorded this song. I think it was written by Bob McDill.
Oh, great tune.
He didn't write it himself, but had a great number 12 country hit on it. Number 3 in the Canadian charts. Mama said, don't go near that river. Don't be hanging round old Catfish John. But come the morning, I'd always be there, walking in his footsteps in the sweet Delta dawn. Take me back to another moment, to a time long ago, when the sweet magnolias blossomed, the cotton fields were white as snow. Catfish John was a river hobo. He lived and died by the river's bend, and looking back, I still remember I was proud to be his friend. Mama said, don't go near that river. Don't be hanging round old Catfish John. But come the morning, I'd always be there, walking in his footsteps in the sweet Delta dawn. Born a slave in the town of Vicksburg, traded for a chestnut mare. Lord, he never spoke in anger, though his load was hard to bear. Mama said, don't go near that river. Don't be hanging round old Catfish John. But come the morning, I'd always be there, walking in his footsteps in the sweet Delta dawn. Just walking in his footsteps in the sweet Delta dawn. Catfish John. You can just see that character.
That's a great character. Kind of reminds me of, what was his name? Tom?
T. Hall?
No.
Oh.
Mark Twain.
Tom Sawyer.
Tom Sawyer.
Huck Finn.
Huck Finn.
All those characters. Pap.
Every once in a while I'll go back and grab that book and just read it. It's just so good.
Incredible. So,
it takes you right to that era, that time, you know.
Oh, it does.
The Baptism of Jesse Taylor.
You remember this one?
No, but it sounds like somebody I know.
Yeah. Well,
you know, Marlene was baptized in, what was the name of that river in Virginia? She was from a little town up in the mountains.
Oh, cool.
Called Stewart, Virginia, in the suburb Dry Pond.
Well, I tell you, we recently had a baptism in the Caney Fork. This was right back a few months back, right before our dear pastor, Brother Bond, passed away. He baptized 5 people. I think it was 5 in the Caney Fork, right after the service, and it was really neat.
That's a powerful thing.
Here we go, and we'll do a key change at the last little bit. They baptized Jesse Taylor in Cedar Creek last Sunday. Jesus gained a soul and Satan lost a good ride on him. They all cried hallelujah when Jesse's head went under, 'cause this time he went under for the Lord. Well, among the local taverns there'll be a slacking business, 'cause Jesse's drinking came before the groceries and the rent. And among the local women there'll be a slacking cheating, 'cause Jesse won't be stepping out again. The scars on Jesse's knuckles are more than just respected. The county courthouse records tell all there is to tell. And the pockets of the gamblers will soon miss Jesse's money, and the black eye of the law will soon be well. Well, they baptized Jesse Taylor in Cedar Creek last Sunday. Jesus gained a soul and Satan lost a good ride on. And they all cried hallelujah when Jesse's head went under, 'cause this time he went under for the Lord. Now we're going up. From now on, Nancy Taylor can proudly speak to neighbors and tell them just how Jesse took up with little Jim. Now Jimmy's got a daddy and Jesse's got a family, and Franklin County's got a lot more men. Well, they baptized Jesse Taylor in Cedar Creek last Sunday. Jesus gained a soul and Satan lost a good ride on. They all cried hallelujah when Jesse's head went under, 'cause this time he went under for the Lord. Yeah, this time he went under for the Lord. Brian, is there any way to get permission to do one more song? One.
Oh, I need to tell something right quick. At Hot Springs this afternoon, about 2:30, they're having a jam session, just acoustic music.
Oh, really?
People hanging out, maybe do stuff like this and everything.
No kidding.
And there'll be a flea market, I think, with musical instruments and equipment and
2
stuff.
o'clock, Hot Springs.
2 o'clock, Hot Springs. Tomorrow, 2:30, the jam band's going on. And the 12th of February, we've been doing a jazz thing, me and Carco and Sam Baker.
Cool.
Out at Hop Springs on Wednesday. Start at 5:30.
Well, all right. Let's get out there, folks. Now, we'll close out with, and then Brian has to take us on out while we're in the middle. I understand because we've been rude to him. But, we got to do Johnny Russell's biggest hit and another Bob McDill song. How about this?
Hey, yeah. Oh, this is a cool tune.
There's no place on earth that I'd be. There's no place on earth I'd better be than right here with my rednecks, white socks, and blue ribbon beard. The barmaid is mad 'cause some guy made a pass. The jukebox is playing, there stands the glass, and the cigarette smoke kinda hangs in the air. Rednecks, white socks, and blue ribbon beard. A cowboy's a cussin' the pinball machine. A drunk at the bars getting noisy and mean. Some guy on the phone says I'll be home soon, dear. Rednecks, white socks, and blue ribbon beard. No, there's no place on earth I'd rather be than right here with my rednecks, white socks, and blue ribbon beard. No, we don't fit in with that white collar crowd. We're a little bit too rowdy and a little too loud. But there's no place I'd rather be than right here with my rednecks, white socks, and blue ribbon beard. Here we go. The semis are passing on the highway outside. 4:30 crowd is about to arrive. The sun's going down and they'll all soon be here. Rednecks, white socks, and blue ribbon beard. No, we don't fit in with that white collar crowd. We're a little bit too rowdy and a little too loud. But there's no place I'd rather be than right here with my rednecks, white socks, and blue ribbon beard. With my rednecks, white socks, and blue ribbon beard.
Now they're compression socks.
I've got them on right now, no kidding. Thank you, Brian. Sorry we went over into your time, but you're a great American. You're a great American.
Come on out Hop Springs this afternoon, y'all.